What's going on?
Dom wants to talk. Dom, what's your question today?
I've got two questions for you. One is programming. One is also on certification and employment. So to start, programming question. I'm 31, currently just shy of 240. Lifts, deadlift, about 505 for 5. Press, about 205 for 5. I've had to reset my squat and bench due to some injuries, but we'll say once I get back up, it'll be high threes on the squat and about 300 on the bench.
How tall are you?
Programming?
How tall are
5'9".
you? You're 5'9".
5'9".
All right. That's a pretty big discrepancy between squat and deadlift. Was that there prior to the injuries?
No, I do Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu. I also work two jobs, one of the bitches as a bouncer. So I just get a lot of bumps and bruises that kind of get in the way of things. So I've had to rerun the NLP a few times on those.
Okay. All right. So what's your programming question?
So about bodyweight specifically. So I went ahead, did what you said, just got a bunch of weight. I'm fine with current body composition, but with respect to just progress on all the lifts, is it preferable for me to stay about 235, 240 and just hang out at this weight or in that range, or would it be more to my benefit to, say, do a quick cut and then build back up? Do I need to be in an active surplus, or can I stay in this weight range?
Well, I think you probably should think about staying in that weight range at 5'9", and with a squat that's not 600 pounds. I mean, you've got some. You need to grow into that body weight. I wouldn't cut.
Yeah, don't cut for sure.
I wouldn't cut, but I would grow. I would think about growing into that body weight because you're not at your potential for that height and body weight yet.
Are you still doing the martial arts stuff?
Yes, it's about 2 days a week. So I do Jiu-Jitsu and Muay Thai on the same day, twice a week, and then it's currently running about the advanced program. Advanced novice.
Did you gain weight? Have you always been around 240, or did you gain a bunch of weight?
No, I had a pretty varied athletic background. Like when I ran track, I hurdled in college. At that point, I was about 165. So when I started the NLP, that was about a year or two ago, I was about 180, 185.
Well, that's good. I mean, the reason I'm asking this, have you noticed any degradation in your performance in jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai from gaining weight and getting stronger?
Oh, no. I mean, it's a different level of conditioning because I gained the weight. It's the heaviest I've ever been. But, I mean, you know how it is when you're that much stronger, at that point you're trying to not use your strength so you can focus on technique and leverage. So, no, I haven't noticed any degradation on the sports side.
Excellent, good.
Well, I think the thing to do is to hold your body weight about there.
Yep.
But you need to be looking at squat numbers up in the 5s and deadlift numbers up in the 6s.
Right.
Did you mention your bench?
Bench, before I injured and I'm rerunning it, I was running, I think my last work set before restarting it was I think 300 for 3.
All right.
Sets across.
Yeah, that's a little light.
So everything was progressing well. I just
you need to like I said earlier, grow into that body weight. Grow your lifts into that body weight. Just stay there, stay where you are, and let's recompose from being a little bit fat to a little bit leaner.
Yep. And you do that by staying, not by cutting. Don't cut.
Because do not cut.
If just maintain where I'm at.
Yeah, if you've been doing all of your stuff at your current body weight and you're fine in terms of how you feel you're performing, all that's left is for you to make up the strength that's lagging by doing the program correctly and running specifically the squat up and making it catch up.
Yeah, your squat's light. You need to get that up. And 5 pounds of workout, just the standard approach to strength training. Just increase the load. Same sets and reps. Increase the load a little bit at a time. And it'll be there. It'll go up. It will go up. This next week on Starting Strength Radio, we're going to do one of our famous installments of your call-in Q&As. That's where We mistakenly give you our telephone number, and you call in the hopes of getting your irrelevant questions answered here on the podcast. Now, this is not something we enjoy, but we feel as though it's better to placate, the masses. So we're going to indulge your whims next week on Starting Strength Radio.